Hey piano players, I'm Milo. Rhythm patterns are an important tool that allows us to take any chord and turn simple repetitions into beautiful pro-sounding music. And today I will share with you 3 rhythm patterns that will transform you into a pro player. So let's dive. To explain all the patterns, I'm using as an example the song Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis, but keep in mind this is a pattern, this is a formula. That means you can apply this exactly the same thing in any type of chord or any music. So the chords for the song are C major, C, E, G with C, G major, G, B, D with G, A minor, A, C, E with A, E major, E, G sharp, B with E, F major, F, A, C with F. And the chord progression. You play C, G, A minor, E, F sharp, and then repeat G, C, and to finish this little lick, A minor and G major. And to be easier to follow this lesson home, make sure to download the PDF file for free. The link is in the description down below. So for the first pattern, you play the both hands together, the same notes, C, E, G for the chord, and then get rid of the third on the left hand. That means you play the bottom note and the top note. And then you play the bottom note with the all notes on the right and the top on the left. And then repeat right and then repeat the top on the left. So for the first chord we have 1 and 2 and again 1 and 2 and. And for the second chord, we have a different pattern. So you play again on G major, the bottom note and the top, get rid of the third, like this. But for the second repetition, on the right hand, you play the top 2 notes, the bottom, and then repeat the top on the left. So for the second chord, you play together, left, top, bottom, left. Again, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. Probably you already noticed for this pattern you need 2 chords per bar. So again, for the first chord, 1, 2, 3, 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This was our pattern, and let's try one more with more 2 chords. So we have A minor, E major. That we play exactly the same. So for the first one I play everything together and then move to the next chord, E major. I'll start play exactly the same and then move for this part. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So just keep in mind this is a formula and you need 2 chords for this formula works. Now I'm gonna play the same thing for you, but with the vocals. Let's listen to.
She knows it's too late.
For the second pattern, if you enjoyed this video, please consider to subscribe to this channel, completely free for you, total game change for me. And if you are looking at piano course, especially for beginners, I will leave the link of my course in the description down below. Going back to the lesson, for this pattern, again, you're gonna play the same chords. Let's get started with the C major. For this time, you play the C major on the right hand, and for the left, you play doing octaves. That means you play C, but the same C going down one octave, like this. And again, we have 2 chords per bar. That means you're gonna need 2 chords for this pattern as well. So, for the first part of the pattern, you play C twice, and that's it. For the second pattern, we start playing the chord, the next chord, like this, and then you play the same chord but adding the 9. That means you go the note as name the chord, in this case D major, and then you count in 1, 2, 3 keys. So you play G, A, B, D. You have 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is the chord. Or just add the 9th or the 2nd, depending ways you are thinking about it, like this. And for the second part of the pattern, you play everything together, and then the notes you're already found. So again, the 2 chords, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and for the next chords, exactly the same pattern. So for the first part, just play and repeat. For the second part, play one time the chord, doing octaves, and then play with the 9th. So 1, 2, 3. That means I will add this F sharp to the chord. And I will play like this. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just apply the same pattern for the other chords. And now let's listen to with the vocals. The third pattern is gonna be a little bit different because you're gonna add a new chord. That means you have the first chord, C major, C, E, G, and then you add a C sus2 chord. That means you get rid of the third and replace for the second. Or just think about this first note, number 1, and counting 3 keys again, 1, 2, 3. But for this time, you can't play everything together. You just get rid of the third and replace for the second, like I did. So C major, C sus2, C major, C sus2. And this is one part pattern. That means you're gonna play exactly the same for all chords. So for the pattern, you play doing octaves on the left hand, but start and play just with the bottom note and then repeat the top, play the sus, go back to the normal chord and repeat the top note on the left. It would sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, make sure to play a little bit fast like I did. Again, 1, 2, and then repeat left. One tip over here is to hold the bottom note and play like this. Actually, this tip works so well for all patterns. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, or this one. So let's move to the next chord. So G major, the same thing, play doing octaves. Start playing the bottom, top, sus, move to the regular, and repeat. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's hear with the C and G. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, same thing. Play bottom, top, sus2. So we have A, 1, 2, 3. And then E major, the same thing. E, 1, 2, 3. So the same note. 1, 2, and just repeat exactly the same. Now let's listen to this pattern with the vocals. To learn now really cool fills for these chords, just click on this video up here. So thank you for watching and I see you in the next tutorial. Ciao!